So one thing you don't want is when you take your camera out of your bag to find this. This is a filter, lens filter, and took it out of a bag recently and it was broken. Don't know how it broke. It could have been hit. I may have knocked it on the corner of something, but needless to say, this cheap filter, or relatively cheap filter, protected my lens. Can you imagine this happening to your lens? It would render it useless. It would be a costly repair. Maybe it can't even be repaired at all. But just to give you an idea, this filter cost me about £20, say $37 US. This lens is worth about £1,000. But whatever it's worth, if you're out and about to take a photograph and suddenly you can't because your lens is broken, well, that just ruins your day really. And the filter, and I've got a new one on here, it basically just screws on and off. So what I did was when that broke, I just took that off and continued shooting and was just very careful until I repurchased one. And it just goes on the front here and you just screw it on. So this one here is made by Hoya. It's a Pro 1 digital and it's a protector lens. And you can get these, they're very popular. If you're looking for other brands, you may be looking for just a UV filter. You can always go into a camera store and ask them. They do come in different sizes depending on the width of the lens, and you can find that on the front. It has a little circle with a line through it and a number, in this case 77 and millimeters. These are measured in millimeters. So this is a good addition. I recommend everyone put these on. Scratch the lens, whatever, helps keep the lens clean. And I do replace these every so often. Sometimes it's about once a year. Don't forget I use them a lot because this is my job to do this. But if you get anything on it, you just know you can clean it. And if it's something that's got on there that you can't get off easily, change the filter. You're not messing around with the lens. So the other good way to protect your lens is, if you're not actually taking any pictures, is to put the lens cap on. And that sounds really obvious, but I would highly recommend that. It's so easy if you've got the camera with, you know, over your shoulder, you're walking along, someone knocks it, you knock in something, something flies up and hits it. So putting that on is also a good idea as well. Now there's just one other thing that I think is a really good protector, although it's not really sold as a protector for your lens, and that is the lens hood. And the idea behind the lens hood is that it is meant to protect the lens, or just help when light is coming into the lens. So what I mean is, like, if the sun is in front of you or a bright light, it can cause lens flaring. It can also wash out the image. However, it does provide a bit of distance and protection for your lens as well. So you'll often hear people talking about when to put the lens hood on. I put it on all the time, unless I'm specifically looking for the effect of getting a lens flare coming down the lens. And the director J.J. Abrams, who's directed Star Wars and Star Trek, and that is famous for doing that. It just basically clips onto the front like that, and you can see it has given that little bit of extra protection there. So it does, if you sort of knock it, it's not going to hit directly onto anything. So it's that little bit of extra protection on there as well. Plus, it then gives you the effect of helping you if there is any bright light coming straight down the front of the lens as well. Or when I say straight down, but you know, coming in at an angle like that. So those are three ways you can easily protect your lens. One is the lens filter, lens cap, and also use the lens hood as well. I highly recommend doing all three of these. This is exactly what I do. Thanks for watching, and see you again for some more tips.